What are some tips for finding an employer who would sponsor me for an H-1B?
At Open Avenues, we get calls all the time from international students or from employees that are trying to find another employer that will hire them in H-1B status and sponsor them for that work visa. And there are three things that I want to communicate to everyone. Number one, there is data out there about companies that are H-1B friendly. MyVisaJobs.com is one example of one of these websites that has data on the kinds of companies that are more willing to sponsor individuals. From our experience, smaller startup companies are going to be more likely to invest in their talent and find ways and creative immigration solutions to make sure that the individuals that they have invested in as employees and who are so critical to their product and their product growth, that they will figure out a way to keep them and invest in their work visa, sponsor them for an H-1B. So looking for those types of companies that are startups and well-funded is really important, and the ones that are able to actually go ahead and pay for a visa is really critical to that search. And you have to know your options. Number two is when you're going into those interviews and you're having the conversations with HR, know your specialty occupation. Go in knowing that you are qualified for an H-1B. Tell them you've had a consultation with a lawyer and that you have already figured out that you are eligible for an H-1B and what your specialty occupation is and what the fair wage they must offer you is, and show them that you've done your homework and that you know what it's going to take for them to retain you. And the third tip is really to be honest and open about your need for sponsorship. We have heard endless stories of individuals wasting tons of time in the interview process, unnecessarily for them and unnecessarily for the company, because they didn't say that they are going to need sponsorship in the future. Hiding that hurts everyone and helps no one. So being upfront and honest about your sponsorship and being informed about what you need in terms of your next steps on your immigration journey is going to be critical as well.